Everybody, welcome back to Piggy Farm. These guys look like they worked very hard and got everything finished off camera. So it's my job, and I may hire somebody to do this when they get more people in. I'm gonna. You probably don't like running the forklift, do you?
That's fine.
Do you want to load these obnoxious pallets onto the trailer with
Nope.
the Jung Ridge? Nope. Okay.
It's fine.
I mean, I could do it. I don't mind it. It is a bit of a headache, as you know.
Oh, sorry.
And this one didn't work right. Or if you want to load pellets into the machine, the hopper, that would be good too. One thing you could do to help me is to move this Massey with the class trailer, because I can't get in to put these pallets on. I love you too, baby cakes.
Move the Massey.
I love you, babe. Thank you, Mr. Micah. Oh, can you grab the trailer? It left the trailer. Somebody disconnected it. Thank you, sir. Hello, Micah. Dude. So we are the first two on. I can't tell if the stream is. I guess the stream working, honey? Like you got visuals, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Thanks, honey.
You're talking to Simone.
That'll do, though. I mean, you could be honey too.
No, I can't.
You're like, no, not really. No, thanks. Actually, this is kind of fun doing it from the. I've never done it in the cab before, so that sounds weird, but yeah, you know what I meant. I've never done this from the cab view. So, I wonder what else we could do to be. I mean, some of these can already be sold, I guess. I would say what we should start doing is seeing how much we make from this. And if we make a lot of money from this, we should take the proceeds and buy more grass fields. And then go work those fields and continue to just make a massive straw harvest industry. I just whacked myself in the face with my microphone. Ouch! So do you want to take this over, Mike, or are you okay doing what you're doing?
Oh, it doesn't matter. Well, do you want me to? There isn't much in here that needs to be
Shoveled?
put in. Yeah, shoveled too much.
I think the baby got my wife's keyboard.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well then I guess just if you want to get on the case and get ready to deliver this first load, you can go ahead and fasten those straps on, and then and then nothing's coming out right tonight. I'll strap it on. I'm going to have to hop out of the tractor. Thankfully, nobody's watching yet. Unless my thing just hasn't updated. It says 0 watchers. Which I know there has to be at least 3 because we're watching, so it's wrong. So the good news is some of the properties that we looked at in Kentucky actually have fiber already.
Oh, wow.
So that would be good. I don't know, not all of them though. So some of them we might have to do, depending on which one we do. It might be Starlink that we have to do, which would suck. But hey, what's up, Steininator? Good to see ya, and welcome back. Glad you're enjoying the content. We are having fun and doing the pig farm. If you want to join, you can. We are on. Yes, it is multiplayer. Yep, and we are on the Valley of the Old Farm. And we're doing straw harvest right now. There's not a lot to be done, so if you join, you may not have a task for a while because we are kind of in the off season right now. But you're welcome to join and hang out, and also come on into Discord if you're on the server. We do ask that you're on the server though if you're going to be on Discord. That's the only rule that I have. Lots of people like to come in and chat. That's cool, but it makes it a little bit harder for us to communicate about the game. But yeah, if you want to be in and hang out, that's cool. So for the first time, I'm actually operating from the cab using my head tracker. Now, eventually, I might eventually. It is on PC. Now, I couldn't figure out how to turn the crossplay off, and I think it might be because some of the mods or the stuff that we're using is not necessarily crossplay friendly. So it is on PC mode. Because I did have people wanting to join with the Xbox, but I don't know if it's, I don't know what's the compatibility issue, but there's some kind of issue, so. But anyway, maybe hook my steering wheel up eventually and do that. Yes, the Discord link is in the info below the video.
We use one of the belt things to feed this in here. Wouldn't that be easier?
I thought I bought one, but I don't know where it went.
Well, I just meant like how you can use the belt system.
Yeah, I guess one of the reasons why I didn't do that is because I want people to have jobs to do.
Yeah, that's fine.
But if it was just me or just then I definitely would do that because it would be easier. But I figure it gives us that extra step so we have something. Taylor, what's up, Zorlad? How's it going? Well, how come those moved? That's weird. So this trailer is ready to go sell. I don't know, Taylor, are you coming in if you want to join and go sell these, or I don't know if you're planning on joining or not tonight. Love to have you, but this is ready to go to market. Nope, it's not ready. This is going to be ready. To market, to buy a fat pig. Home again, jiggity jig. And by the way, if JWA, if you're on, I did try the new map for, what's it called? The Way of the Hunter, and it's really good. Yeah, it's really good. It's a New Zealand map, and it's gorgeous. Like, definitely a step up from the other map that they did. Why, Red Alpha? Hi. How's it going, man? Well, welcome on. We are in the Farming Simulator channel on the Discord. You can jump on in. It might make you wait 10 minutes. I think it might. There's like a 10-minute cooldown that it does. But once you've done that, then you can get in here and join. Okay, that's fine. Hey, what's up, Patchwork? Hopefully you're feeling better today. Or having a better day anyway. I mean, we'll see. Let's keep ears on. If I get another property, then we probably will. So, if only it was this easy in real life, right? Oh, okay. 10 minutes to post. There you go. Okay, that's cool. All right, so there's the tractor, and I'm gonna go sell this stuff, Micah. If you're cool with that.
Yeah.
If you want to, maybe I don't know the pallets. I guess you don't have to bring them out because it's not. I don't know. All right, so let's see. Let's take look at the mappy and see where we're going. The sale point is here. So if I turn to the right and go along the bottom of the mappy, that'll make everyone happy.
Man, they didn't get all the animations back in this.
What's that?
In here, like it's not feeding the stuff out like it used to.
Oh. It was. Like you would see it when last week it was filling the bags, and then you see the bags come out, and then they go onto the thing, and then get pushed onto the conveyor.
Right, I see the bags, but I don't see the stuff going from the
Oh, the pellets aren't showing up?
hopper
Weird.
Yeah.
Oh. No, maybe that wasn't working last time. Sorting through photos, there you go. Civil. He should have been nice to you because you do a lot of work for them.
There it goes.
Yeah, I like the bale shredder, but for single play, I think it works a little bit better. So once again, tonight we're going for a little bit more of in the cab feel. I've got my head tracker on, seeing if I really enjoy it enough to make it work. Yeah, I will say this.
All the way around?
Say again, what?
Can you turn all the way around, like look behind you?
Yeah.
You can?
Yeah.
Because the Toby don't do that for me.
There has to be a setting that allows you to do that. Here, watch Micah. Okay, are you watching the stream?
Yep.
I turn my head about 30 degrees, yeah, and it does that. But that's the default setting. Oh, that's cool, 44. It's nice that it's warm enough there. I mean, he has to know people make mistakes. I mean, that's just you know that. I mean, he knows. All right. I've never been in this part of the map before. It's pretty. Look at that view. Like, that's gorgeous. Here's a grass field here. We're going to look at buying. If we get enough money together, I'm going to buy another grass field, and then we'll make the pellets off of that too, because it makes sense to just do as many as we can. So 87 here. What are you doing right now, Mr. Micah?
Pallets.
Okay. So Wifey Pooh and I have been looking at properties. We're thinking possibly, most likely, I want to move out west, but there's no water anywhere, so it's like a big problem. No matter where you move out there, you're going to have to dig a well, and that's going to cost a lot of money. So we were looking at Kentucky, like we were talking about last night, and that seems to be a little bit better. That's what I said to my wife. I'm like, what about Canada? But it's too cold up there in the winters. I don't know. I want to get away from.
Why would you want to move to Canada?
There's some have you seen like around like the middle, like where the Rockies are? Oh, it's gorgeous. Parts of Canada are just beautiful.
Didn't you see how they treated their people?
It's been really bad. Yeah, that's it's like California. I wouldn't move to California either, just because it's going to be the next China eventually.
Oh gosh, yeah.
I mean, people are leaving California in droves because the laws are just getting insane. They're trying to preserve what they have, but it's kind of making it so people can't live there anymore. So I know, right? So staying in Kentucky, Tennessee, Ohio, Indiana, like that area, it's, you've got a better chance of having fresh water. I got to turn here. Yep, drinkable water, right. That's right. Louisiana does get a lot of water, don't they? I think I'm on the correct road here. Yes, we are. Okay, so now we're headed up towards the pig farm. Oh, you got to be kidding me. How many dogs? I hate the dogs. Oh, Micah. Who got out?
Was it Bella?
No, it's probably Alfie and Percy and freaking Molly. Those are the three that always run away.
Yeah, hello?
So we're gonna. Hey, what's going on?
What's up?
Well, I'm gonna have to take a break here. Luna, Molly, and Alfie. Okay. Well, at least Percy didn't go because he runs away. So get the other ones in. I'll be up in a second. I'm going to have to go chase after Alfie. If you've got the audio on for the stream, make sure you turn it off because I'm hearing a massive echo going on. So, yep. So I'm going to have to be back. I guess, Micah?
What?
I'm going to get this tractor to the sale point and sell, and then you're going to have to take it over to bring it back.
Roger that.
And I'm going to leave you with farm manager rights, and we'll have to take a break, folks. The stream will stay up for a couple minutes, but I'm going to have to go do that. So, yeah, Luna always comes right back. So I got to find... Molly will come back in a couple minutes, but I'm going to have to go drive and get Alfie because he won't come back unless he hears the car because he likes to go for rides. So.
I'm still working on getting in.
Okay. All right.
Where is the sell point for that stuff?
It's right outside our property
Okay.
where the pig farm is. It's actually kind of awkward. I didn't realize it was going to be so uneven.
Did you make good money?
$4,000. That's
nice.
not good. It's not great. Hang on, there's more coming.
4,000 for that whole trailer?
No. 7,000. Nah, it's looking pretty lame. Okay, I can't. I'm trying to get this. I'm stuck now. That wasn't very good money. Wow. Okay, so that was, we made about $20,000. I guess that's fair. Okay, I'll be back in a minute, folks. I got to go chase Dumb and Dumber. I'll be back. The good news is it looks like the field's going to make, what, we got another trailer full about? Half a trailer full. It made about $40,000, it seems, right? They got 30 on the, hang on, let's take a look at our transactions. That's the wrong menu. It's going to save our content. How's everything going here, by the way?
All
right, good.
Well, I'm trying to get this pallet on here, but it just doesn't want to come off the forks.
They're a pain in the butt.
Well, it's messed up somehow. I don't know.
Let's see. We've spent 1.4 million and we've made 48.
It's still not coming off.
Harvest income has been, we made 16,000. That's terrible. So we're going to make about 25 maybe total, 22.
Yo, I got it.
You did. Good job. So I suppose we could do horrible things and sell the fields and then buy other fields and then just rotate them like that. But that would be cheating. So we won't do that. 44. like dumping me under a pile of hay. I don't think you can get stuck in the loose hay. Let me check real quick here and take a look and see what's going on with the map. If there's any other fields that we could buy that make some good money that aren't going to be crazy expensive. We need this map, and it's going to be this. We have that field, only 390. We can't afford that. That one's 269. Well, these are like Ohio prices. 80,000, 164. Dude, no, I get that. That my wife and I actually had a nice afternoon together, which was really rare. So just the two of us hanging out. What happened? What's that?
Where are you?
I'm right here.
Look at the bucket.
Yeah. Did you get the pellets out of the thing?
I just went to push the pellet thing on the trailer.
And it loaded in. Okay, well, just go dump them, I guess. It's fine.
Can I dump them in the... Do you think I could dump them back in the...
No. It's
no?
going to have... They'll have to go in the... they'll have to go in the machine.
Who eats this? Who will eat this?
Cows, I think. And horses.
Cows will.
we have neither.
That's all right. Don't right off. I mean, we don't have that much to do right now. It's going to be mostly a waiting game as we fast forward time through the year. No, that's no. Oh, it's just hay straight up.
Yeah.
It's not pellets. Oh, those are still pellets.
Yeah.
Yeah, so just dump them in the hopper.
Okay, that's what I thought.
Yeah. I thought you were saying it's just hay, like regular hay.
No.
Okay, no, we're good. That's cool. So much for the expansion idea. But meanwhile, let's take a look at our grass. We should be able to get one more cut this year. So like November, we should be able to cut. It'll not be a full cut, but it'll be a partial cut. And this should be 50% fertilized, which is what we'll leave it at. We'll do free fertilizer for now. Okay, so there you go. Back at the other farm, I think we're all set until next year. It's hard to remember. I never do.
This does not want to come off here.
Yeah. If you, let's see. So the trick is, so put the forks all the way down to the ground. It's probably going to be stuck. You might have to wedge it against the building. And now aim the forks down towards the ground. Yeah, you're going to have to drag it against the... So the trick with these is you have to make sure when you go to pick them up that the forks are well below the bottom of the product, or it does that. They'll stick. And that's the problem that they've always had. I really wish they would have changed the whatever it is that does these pallets, because the new pallets don't do this, but this is a strictly problem with this mod. Let's see if I can... All right, pull it against my tire. Oops, sorry. Wow. I'm trying to suck it off, but it's not.
I use the building to pull it away.
Yeah, you might have to touch the building. Oh. Okay, see, so Molly came home. She usually comes home on her own, and there she is. Did she come in the front door, babe? Oh, now she's yelling, so... I wonder, did they escape? Okay. Who are you? What are you yelling about?
There we go.
Thank you. Okay, so when you scoop it, try to scoop it, like put the forks pretty far down and aim them down. I am doing okay. Hanging in there. Further down. More down. There. A little bit, teeny bit up. There you go. Now try to scoop it. And then go ahead. Get on. You need to get straighter than that, because that's going to hook again. I bet you it's stuck now. Yep. So coming again. This time coming straighter. Forks down a little bit. Oh, that would stink. A little bit higher. There you go. Yep. Oh. I think you got it that time. And go ahead and pull it back and lift. There you go. Yeah, that looks like it's going to work. Hello, Micah. So we're getting there.
Whoa.
There you go. That's fine. We don't have a full trailer load anyway, so they don't have to be perfectly packaged. I'll get the strappy. There you go. There's one.
Yeah, I'm not used to actually using forklifts.
Oh, yes. Once you get used to them, they're much easier than anything else. But getting used to them takes a little while.
Yeah, I'm using a steering wheel right now.
Oh, yeah. That takes even longer. I'm using my head tracker, but I'm still using a joystick.
I got one of those too.
Let's see. Yeah, a little bit lower. A little lower. Lower. There. Try that. Yep, that's good. Uh-oh.
While hitting the other one, I'll hold the other side.
You just whack it in there. Thunk. There you go. Those jerks. Try again. Go for it. And then this time, put it down and then tilt the forks forward a little bit. And now try backing up. There you go. What a pain.
Right.
I like the Mac
Heavy
Anthem.
autoloaders.
The Mac Anthem's a good truck. We see a lot of them. Usually like pulling construction trailers and stuff, but it's a good truck. Well, what are they driving? Freight shakers? The Primos. How much percent? 6% damage. I like that Genrich. It's a pretty cool little forklift. Good for indoor work. Oh yeah, I mean it's a cool truck. I'm gonna have to do some more T680 stuff because I haven't really driven the new one. It's so weird looking.
I was driving a little bit today in my tutorial. I don't like. It doesn't sound like a truck.
Yeah, it's modern. It's more what do you call it? Like electronics and technology.
Yeah, it just sounds like electric motors.
I like the 990. I wish they had that in there. That's a Kenworth, though, I guess. Oh yeah, they're both Kenworths. Yeah. All right, I'm gonna move the mid Massey back to the farm, the other farm.
Yeah, I got 2 more pallets out here.
Sweet.
Does anything else have to be moved from here over there?
Just those pallets, I think. There you go, Dark Spectre. Is that a mod? Using the newer Volvo. Ah, the 49X, yeah. Yeah, that's how I have mine too. I've got like the 3 wheels and everything. And then the other ones are set up lighter. Trying to see if I think I went the wrong way again. Right? No, we can just go straight across. Okay.
Oh, look at that. Perfect.
Look at that.
Perfect.
Meow. Perfect. I gotta remember to do laundry post stream. Lights on for safety. Now you have to probably purchase all these lands with the woods on them, right? If you want to cut them down. I'm so not in the mood for lumber.
Come on, get off. 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 Get off.
Is it stuck?
Yeah.
Got it. Okay.
Yeah, I need to do laundry tonight. I think I have clean undies for tomorrow, but I need to do my shirt and pants. I got a little load that needs to go in. All right, so I think we need to sell. This point is not where I want it to be. It's like it bumped when I put it on there. So we need to make it a little bit easier to access. So we're going to go to this menu. This menu. Oh, God. I have to start having cars behind me.
Voila. There we go. Last one.
Yeah, so all that. Okay. I'm going to make the pallet stand, guys, over by this farm. So you'll still have to come over here, but it's going to be in a different location because it wasn't working where it was. Selling points. There we go. Let's see what that looks like. No, I won't be doing that. I probably play the game. Next time I play the game will be the next time.
You want to drive the tractor over to the other farm, or
who, me?
No, Will.
I can. This one?
Yeah. Yep.
I'm like, I guess I could. What's up, QB Austin?
Over by the pig farm.
Oh, 93.
Mm-hmm.
I pretty much never do the events because I never get finished. Ever. I don't think I've finished an event in years. I just don't play enough. I play once every 2 weeks, you know. That's not enough to get... You got to really stick with it to get the events done. I have too many different games that I play. It's not necessarily a great thing. I do love playing, though, but... Hi, Micah!
Hey!
Alright, so here's the new sell point. This is a little bit easier to access.
Yeah, there you go.
There you go. And there's our piggies lying dead. What's the matter with them? Are they happy? They're knocked out. How are we doing on food? We got, let's see, animals, health, straw pellets. Food is 5,000 liters. Let's, I don't know how much they use per month, but we probably will be empty. When he's done selling that stuff, Micah, I'm going to close the Quonset hut. Let's take the tractor up to the store and buy some more grain. They're wallowing in the mud.
Wheat.
How are they doing with
wheat
water?
and canola.
Okay, I'll turn something down.
Wheat and canola. And we have to wait till next year to do potatoes.
Or we're sugar beets.
Sugar beets. Yep. Sugar beets.
And sorghum.
And sorghum. So we could do it next April.
April will be the next big, thing that we do.
Well, here's the thing. We could do sugar beets in March, or we can just do it in April, and then we can harvest both crops at the same time.
Yeah, that's fine.
Oh, wait. Sorghum doesn't take very long to grow.
No, it's a short season. Now, I wonder...
So we might want to do sugar beets in March, and then sorghum in May.
And so that they both come up at the same time.
And then they both come in at the same time. And then the wheat will come in, and the canola will be coming in.
Okay. I don't remember what we had in here.
We got wheat and canola.
Oh, no, I meant in this barn.
Oh, in there? I don't know.
We got square bales. We got lime.
Thank you.
Yo,
15.
Arthur.
Yes, sir.
No. So I already told Micah, but I just want to let you know that I'm I'm not gonna be on for too long, only because I gotta rest my eyes because I got a concussion last week.
Oh, that's not great, but that's cool. Well, thank you for helping us as much as you can. And when you don't ever feel pressure like you have to stay on. we'll get you back on next time. So, no, don't feel like you have to be on. Like, oh my gosh, he'll never let me on again.
No,
Not
I just
true.
no, I just feel like it's a big privilege because I watch every one of your videos.
Oh, that's great. Well, it's nice to have you on. I have a lot of fun making the videos. Thankfully, otherwise I wouldn't do it because it does take a lot of time. But we have a lot of fun, don't we, Micah?
Absolutely.
I'll tell you what, the biggest challenge is scheduling. I mean, that's the hardest thing is like being on schedule. I'm always late. Zorlot had a concussion last week. Okay, yikes. Everyone's had a bunch of concussions, I guess. Concussion week here at Chapman Farm.
We got weeds small over here. Until 53.
53. Wait, I'm trying to.
I'm standing in it.
Do we have a weeder? We don't, do we?
I don't think so.
All right, I want to rent one. Or see if there's any cheap ones for sale. No. Those are all of our stuff.
Oops.
I
I made the wrong turn. Oops.
I know, I always do too. I usually just go, if you go out to the right and just follow the road around, that seems to be the easiest way to do it. And then you turn left when you get to the Valley of the Old Farm
Well,
drive.
I'm coming up the road right now.
Okay. What was I looking for? Weeders.
Yeah, let's see. We don't have a fertilizer sprayer herbicide, do we? Okay, yeah. All right. I'll grab the little Massey and I'll head to the store.
All right.
Oh, shoot. There's only this Massey here. Okay.
Well, how many horsepower is that one?
The one I'm using?
Yeah.
It's the 6S.
I can look. I'm in the garage. Give me a second here. It's a small tractor, 6S, 180 horsepower. Wow, that's got a lot of horsepower. Jeez.
Yeah.
Okay, so head to the store and I'll have the weeder waiting for you. Weeder.
Yeah, this is like one of my favorite starting tractors, this International right here.
It's great. It's such a cool tractor.
Oh, yeah.
Weeder. Where are they? Okay, they're there.
Though it doesn't have any options.
140. This thing looks really beefy and small. 9 meters, 6 meters. 9 meters. This one's 12 meters and requires 170. This one's 24 meters and needs 200, 250, 60. I hear my wife upstairs telling the dogs, stop. All right, we'll get the Numa Star. I'm going to release this. $2,000 to lease, yeah. Okay, so you'll see the weeder, a big weeder up there for you, Mikey. Mr. William Tell has arrived. So here is the sell point right here. Just drive over that. A little awkward there, but... Oh, we missed the first one. That's all right. $8,000. Go around the other way, yeah.
Gotta try to loop around. Try to get a
Whoa.
little closer.
Get a little closer. That did it. Good job. Oh, for crying out loud. All right, go the other way. Yeah, loop the other way. It's an awkward position.
Yeah, it's just those last two.
Like, what are the chances? I'm going to hop on here then. Oh, no, I'm not, I guess. Strap me on. Oh, just hang on. Stop there. Just hold there. Hang on. Let me get the nothing because there's nothing else here. Oh, Micah, wait. Oh, no, he's gone. Okay.
Now, the one thing...
That didn't work. I thought it would slide instead of tipped. Go forward.
Yeah, I'm stuck.
There we go. All right, now just back it up.
So, crop destruction's off?
No, I don't think so.
Do you want to try this?
Oh, you're afraid it's going to break the crops?
Well, I drove on the crops a little bit. It didn't seem to damage them, but do you want to do this so the people in your stream got something to watch?
Yeah, sure. If you want to help him get these unloaded.
Okay.
And then put the harvester away. And then I will we need to get some feed from the store. Unfortunately, the forklift is on our property. Yeah, it's not. Is there one
there?
I think it's over at the where we were doing the straw harvest. It used to be, but
no, it's over here.
I moved it. There's a forklift there? Okay.
The Manitou. Yeah, there's a Manitou here.
Oh, I must have bought another one. Okay. Good for me.
Yeah.
Got it.
Oh, this one has a cedar. Okay.
Why is the... I'm not going to ask why.
Why was the harvester out?
Yeah.
Oh, because I was using it to move his trailer.
Oh, okay.
I got it, though. I took care of it. See, I mean, in real life, I actually have to drive a big trailer like this.
Oh, okay.
Down the road with a dolly because my parents make maple syrup. So.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh, that's cool.
So I have to. So I have to back one of these up constantly to go pick up syrup.
Where in the?
Would you mind bringing this trailer to the store, and I'll meet you there.
Okay.
If that's all right.
Yeah.
So, what if you don't mind me asking, what part of the country are you in?
New York.
Okay, that makes sense. It's like maple syrups. It's going to be somewhere in the Northeast, right? Or Canada, but you don't say A too much, so I figured you probably weren't Canadian. Hey.
Nope, New York. Actually, to be more definite, upstate New York.
Upstate New York. There you go. What does that mean?
Upstate New York?
Yeah, what does upstate mean? Like north of New York City?
Air altitude.
So, like, upstate New York is basically like anything like above New York City. So basically, you're looking at. So if you look at like New York itself,
Yeah.
like anything up in the upper half is all upstate.
Okay, so like Albany would not be part of upstate New York.
Correct.
Okay. I just always wonder because people say that, and I'm always like, now, what does that mean? Because like that we don't. That's the only state that has that. You think about like there's no upstate Ohio. Now there's Upper Peninsula Michigan, but that's a whole other thing. But like Ohio, so like Ohio, we have the North Coast. That's what we call it. Or north. People that are from Cleveland say they're from northeastern Ohio, because that includes Cleveland, Akron, Canton.
How much pig food do we need?
I mean, I would get like how much is in a package? 1,000?
Let's see here. $900 gets you 1,000 in bags.
Okay. And
anything
I don't know
else.
how much they go through per day, but I would guesstimate. We might as well get $10,000 worth, or $9,000 worth. Get 10 pallets.
Yeah, the bags are cheaper.
Yeah, whatever's the best price per.
Yeah, I actually think it's funny though, because wait, you say you live in Cleveland, Ohio?
Well, I used to. I live in a sub. Well, I don't even live in the same county anymore, but I'm in Medina. But it is the furthest south city that would be considered a suburb of Cleveland. So we're about 40 minutes south of the city.
I got you. Well, I thought that was funny because my brother Matt lives in Cleveland, Ohio.
Oh, there you go. What part of Cleveland?
Cleveland Heights.
Oh yeah. Okay. Yep. Cleveland Heights is very up and coming. It thankfully missed the whole like turning into a bad neighborhood. It's not always great, but it's kind of it started going bad in the 90s, but then kind of held its course, and now it's kind of a trendy place to live. And they got some. I'll tell you what, dude. There are some seriously like 1970s mansions in like Cleveland Heights and like Shaker in that area. Like, I mean, we're talking like 6, 7, 8,000 square foot homes that are just, like with like 7 garages and like wine cellars in the basement, stuff like that. Like we used to, my friend, when I was in a band years ago, and he would, there was a girl that went to his church that was a nanny for this couple's children out there. And he would take over for her when she would go on vacation. So he'd get paid, a couple $100 to watch these kids for a couple days. And, it's just, the house was just crazy. You could spend a week going through all the rooms, man. It was like, look at all these rooms. Who needs 7 bathrooms? But they do. So it's cool. It's kind of cool because that neighborhood, like that whole Cleveland Heights / whatever, is just a neat area. Shaker. I was in a Christian band that played, I guess it was we started off pretty heavy, like heavy grunge, and then kind of backed off the throttle a little bit and went more for, people said it was emo core. It was before emo, though.
Emo core?
Yeah, like that's what they called it, because it was like still like a little bit heavier than what you hear. Emo is all like lots of harmonies and happiness, but sad lyrics. But
why do they always dress in black?
we weren't melodic or anything. Yeah, and we didn't dress in black either. So, hey, what's up, Basket Case? Of course I remember you.
Yeah.
Hey, welcome back, my friend.
Now, have you guys ever heard of or been to like Niagara Falls?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I live 40 minutes from Niagara Falls. So.
Oh, that's cool. Oh yeah, Peabody's Down Under. Hey, that's so cool, Zerlin, and the Fantasy Theater. Yep, my friend Lee's band. My friend Lee was in a band called Whatever, and they used to play at Peabody's all the time. Neon goth dress and neon. That's funny. But yeah, it was a lot of fun. I was in the band for 10 years. I don't want to say we got popular, but we had a following, and we definitely we had a record deal with a record company out of Texas, and they would fly us down, and we'd play down there all over the place. It was so hot down there. Ugh. But he'd be like, "Hey, we're gonna do an outdoor show." So it would rain, and it'd be like 90% humidity and 90 degrees, and I'm like, I can't handle this. It was just too hot. But a lot of good memories. All
right, Arthur, man, I gotta hop off.
Okay, feel better, man.
Thank you.
Thanks for joining.
Have a good one, Will. Hope you feel better soon.
Yep, and we'll hopefully see you next weekend.
Hopefully.
All right, we'll see you.
All right, man. See ya.
Bye-bye. Oh, nice guy that was.
Yeah.
Emos tend to dress neon colors. Goths dress in black.
Oh, that's right, goth. Okay.
Goth, yeah.
I always think of it. They always say emo girl or emo chick. They always seem like they're just dressed darkly. I guess I don't know. Maybe.
I would live in the western part of Texas, but I know that's along the Mexican border, so we would probably have people going through our backyards. But I do. It's real pretty. I love along the border there, by the as we call it in Ohio, the Rio Grande. Rio. So yeah. Anyway, that's pretty cool that you played there. Oh, yeah, I can't handle that. 117. And they had a massive heat wave this summer. That was crazy. My aunt said it. We were talking to my aunt. She lives in Austin. She's like, it was just unbearable. Like, she's like, I can't believe how hot it's been. Like, it just. September. Oh, God. That's too hot. Dry heat. I don't. Anything above 95 degrees, even if it's a dry heat, it feels like opening your face to an oven. But it is better than humidity. I just, dry heat to me is you're happy, and basically I'm very unhappy at 78 degrees when it's humid. And I'm very unhappy when it's 95 plus, when it's not humid. Or 90 plus. I remember, like I said, years ago, I went to Kansas with my brother-in-law. He had a convertible. It was a 1964 Impala, gorgeous car, convertible, and it had no air conditioning. And it was really hard to decide which was worse, driving around with the roof up or the roof down. It was 110 degrees the entire time we were there. It was horrible. It was miserable. And you just couldn't go outside. So I remember it being like 95 degrees at night, and it felt cool. I'm like, dang, this is crazy how hot it gets. Oh, that is crazy, Sandhill.
Oh my gosh.
That's horrible. It's unlivable. You have to swim to the combine. No thanks. Yeah. Nah. No thanks. I can't do the humidity. But yeah, pretty much. I mean, if it's that hot, you'd have to have a pool if you live down there, so you can at least get out of the misery for a little bit. Even the pool water would probably be warm, though, huh? This tractor, I really like this tractor. It's like it really gets a lot of horsepower for the size. You're swimming in your underwear. There you go. Yeah. No pool needed.
How much food did they have before I delivered? Do you remember?
5,000.
Okay, because it only brought 4 bags. Only brought up 4,000 more. So I guess that's not enough, right?
No, that's what I was thinking. Like 10.
All right.
But I don't know. I don't know how much they consume per day. I'm assuming they probably consume like 2,000 a day, but there might be more. We've only gone through one day, and I didn't look the first day. I should have. But I'm just hoping and praying we get one more mow, because that'll bring us another 30 or 40,000 bucks by the end of the end of the year. Then we'll be able to survive the winter.
All right, I'll go back and get 4 more bags.
Go on, go back.
I just didn't want to spend all the money.
Oh, it's all right. That's what it's for. It's for us to make it through winter. And like I said, I think we have one more grass harvest coming, so we should theoretically be okay. I might run this up and down the other field just to... Since we have it rented, we might as well use it, because I think it'll make it so that weeds won't come up at all.
Well, that was the only field that, when I looked at the game...
Right, but...
It said weeds, but yeah, go ahead.
Do you know what I mean? Because like once you run it, then the weeds definitely won't come up. And since we have the other fields already prepped, they don't... If we ran a cultivator or a plow, that would reset it, and then the weeds would come up. But because we've already done all that, the only thing we have left to do is seed. So...
Oh, do you want me to buy some more seed?
Oh, excuse me.
We got one bag at the farm.
No, wait till we need it.
Okay.
I think we'll probably only use like one bag. So, but if we have a bag sitting there, bring it on back. We might as well bring it back to the farm.
I already did. I dumped it in the middle of the driveway.
Perfect. So thank you for being patient earlier when my Dumbos ran away. So annoying, those dogs. It's Alfie. He digs out, and then all the girls follow him out. And he's a cute dog, but he's bad. Sweet as pie. Everybody loves him. People catch him all the time. So he runs out of the house and then goes down the street, and the neighbors, one of the neighbors will inevitably see him and be like, "Oh, you're so cute." And he comes over, and then they catch him, and then he goes up on Facebook, like, "This dog was found," and we're like, "Yep." So usually before we can even put a post up about him, he's already back. But they're like, "Oh, he's so cute." And I'm like, "Do you want to keep him? He's yours." But Simone would never let me give him away. He's the one we brought over from England, so he was freaking expensive. But he's just, he runs away all the time. He makes me crazy. And then all I have to do now, I've learned with him, is as long as I catch him within the first 5 minutes, what he does is he will just he'll run down the street, and then he hears the car because I go out in the car to get him, and then he just comes right back. So, but it's like, stop running away, because then he lets the other dogs out, and then I gotta find him. That might be what we're on, Sandhill. Did you see the have you seen our field? Because it is very steep. Okay, if you plow or deep cultivate, that kills weeds. That's right. Okay, that's what does it. So we'll have to deep cultivate. Now, does that include, what do you call those? The subsoilers?
Gets the rocks.
Okay, so you don't get weeds, but you get rocks. Oh, yeah, right. It's even more fun when they're loose. Now, we don't have as much snow as we used to, that's for sure. We had 1 or 2 major snowfalls this year, and I'm assuming we're going to get one more. We always get 3 or 4, but it's definitely not like it used to be in the 70s. Disc Harrow's kind of shallow.
In the air.
Oh. Which is why they used to predict an ice age, because if there was enough CO2, it would cause it to snow more and more. I know, it's been nice. I've been able to get out and clean my car. I'm like, I got all the garbage out. Now I need to actually clean it, though. I'm going to have to steam clean the seats, and it's a mess with all that horse stuff going on this year. My car is a dirty, filthy mess. Honestly, now that we're going to be moving, I'm probably just going to end up selling the car and just getting an SUV. Like I'll take the money from the court case and then also trade the car in, because I got about $6,000 in equity in the car. So I owe 10 and it's worth about 15 to 16. So I'll clean it up real good and then turn it in and try to get a nice used SUV.
Depending, you might not be able to sell it
Why?
because it's thick.
No, for that kind of car, it'll sell, because it'd be like not being able to sell a WRX. Everybody sells them because that's what the kids want. They want the stick shift. What's up, Jaywa? If it was like a Jeep or something, or a Subaru, yeah, that would be more difficult to sell. But because it's a sports car, people want it to be stick. In fact, I know a lot of people, when they go out looking for sports cars, they won't buy it if it's an automatic. Yeah, I was looking at the Toyota. There's no way I'd be able to afford a Toyota Highlander, though. Those are used. They're like $40,000. They're so expensive. Yeah. Even trade-in, though, they're still going for like 16, 17. So if I tried to sell it outright, I probably could get 20, because they're about 30 new. It's 2 years old, but it does have a lot of miles on it too, so that knocks it back a bit. Kelly Blue Book says self-sell. I think it said 18 or 20, but in really good condition, which I'd say mine's probably an averagely okay condition. It's been well maintained, but it's got 1 or 2 dings on it, and then it's got the interior needs to be. If I can get it clean, then it should be fine, but it's going to need a lot of work. Yeah, I want to get it done before that happens. However, it may be, 'cause if it does crash, well, then it might be a good thing, because at least I'll get my I can get something cheap. But it's like you kind of you win on one end and lose on the other. That's whenever they say it's like a buyer or seller's market, I'm like, well, either way somebody loses, because usually when somebody's moving or whatever, they're doing both anyway. They're going to buy and they're going to sell. So it's like, well, there's really no benefit. Right now, I'm just guessing where I've been because this doesn't really mark anything, but hopefully this will get rid of the weedies. Trying to be methodical about weeding it. But
playing Pal World.
Pal World. What'd you say?
I started playing Pal World.
How do you like it?
It's okay so far.
It looks like just like a rip-off version of Pokemon mixed with Fortnite. Would that be a correct estimation of it?
I don't know. I don't
You haven't played
play
either,
one
right?
of those.
Right. I play Pokemon. It definitely looks like Pokemon. Oh, you can see if it's... Yeah. Yeah, it needs weeding. I don't know. It doesn't... I don't see what... People say it's like Minecraft, but from what I've seen, it doesn't look anything like Minecraft. It looks like Valhalla. So you basically tech up, and you do build and buy things, but it's not like Minecraft where you're spending all your time mining for resources. It's that part's very different. It's more like Pokemon. We were watching Let's Game It Out, playing it, and it was pretty funny because he's like, he's always trying to break the game, and the first thing he did was use the Pokemon ball to capture the vendors. Like you have those guys that go walk around selling stuff, and he started putting them in Pokemon balls. And then wherever he went, he's like, "Oh, I need something," and he'd take him out of the ball and buy something, and then put him back in. Like that is actually a really good idea. This I was gonna say it's not anything like Minecraft, but oh no, this is actually changing the color of the soil underneath. Look, it's getting darker where we've been. So this is registering. It's just it's really hard to visibly see the difference. But I can kind of make it out. I don't know if you guys can see that on the video because it's not going to be super sharp.
Let's see. The pig's now at 13,000 liters of food.
Okay.
Do you want me to run this trailer and tractor back over to the other place?
Yeah, because probably the next thing we do will be that. So, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Thanks, Micah.
Yeah, no worries.
I'm trying to think of interesting things to talk about. I'm out of things. Star Citizen moves. I didn't realize that you could... so you can kind of trick the system. I have a lifetime insurance token, and I didn't really want the ship that it was on anymore because I bought another ship that was bigger but did the same thing. I figured Ryan had the key. I sold it and got the money back, and then if you go into the menu, you can actually buy back just the vehicle that originally came with the token. So I did that, and then I was going to upgrade it, but I couldn't find anything that I wanted. So I've got like money sitting in my account, but when I'm waiting for a specific ship to come out to buy it. But I thought that was pretty cool that you could actually do it. So I think what I'm going to get, Micah, I think I'm going to get the Spirit, the A1, the passenger one. Because I want to do passenger service, and I hope to God they bring in a passenger loop. But I think it'd be fun to do like a passenger. I've always wanted to do that. So it's more like a private jet, but...
No, I think that's what, like, the, I hope they come up with, like, a 400i version of that, of a passenger.
I would say that's probably that would be the Phoenix, the Constellation Phoenix.
No, I don't like the Phoenix looking. I don't know. I don't.
You know what's weird about the Phoenix? There's no bathroom for the clients.
I know that. Well, I think a lot of the ships need to be reworked.
Yeah, but it's a nice ship, but there's no bathroom.
But what I mean is, I really it's like there's those stupid 600 eyes, 400 eyes and the. It's like there's so much wasted space in those.
Yeah, not
Luxury
necessarily.
versions.
I don't know about the 400. The 400 is nicely designed, but the 600, the 600's bad. No, I think the 400 for what it's supposed to do, it's exactly how it should be. It's got a little bit of space for cargo. It's got a little bit of space for like special cargo. It's got just basically the eating area and then like the living quarters, a bathroom, and the captain's quarters. And it's an exploration vessel, so like that's all you need. Everything else in the ship is focused around exploration. So you get like the little motorcycle that you can put in there that comes out, and so I think that one's a good one. But no, I agree. The 600i is just a huge waste of space right now until they get those things done.
Well, I look at this 400i and I
that
love
sucks,
the way it
Angel.
looks. I love the way it flies, but I just don't see much of a use for it.
The 600, yeah, there's none right
No,
now.
the 400.
Oh, yeah, because there's no exploration yet. There will be, but there's none yet.
I don't know. I think it would be nice to be able to I hope they think about those origin ships as more like maybe 3 different types, maybe a cargo, exploration, and then the passenger service.
Right.
Because I think they'd make great passenger service ships.
Yep. Yeah, that's what I think the luxury one is. There's a luxury and then an exploration. I think the luxury is going to be the transport. Wait, game save with 220 hours, Sandhill, for Farm Sim? If you don't know, there is a backup of the game that you've been playing under in the My Documents. My lower blades, what? So you should have a backup copy of that save game in the backup folder, probably from like the time before you played it, or maybe even like an hour before it quit. But the game automatically backs up stuff. So once again, that's under backups in the go to My Games, Farm Sim 22, and then yeah, I'm not plowing. I'm weeding. And then go to backups, and there should be a copy. You have to get the files out of that file and then copy and paste them into your game folder. But that will bring back the save game. So, oh, that sucks, Red Alpha. I hate losing stuff. I think I'm overlapping myself here. Yes, this is a weeder though, Dar Spectre. So this is not a plow, and so there's no. It's hard to tell where we've been, but it is scraping off weeds, small, very microscopic weeds that you can't even see. You just have to believe they're there. Wait, what broke your game? Wait, what? What broke your game? Mr. Micah. A very small tractor for a very big plow, right? Oh, right. When mods crash, and then you lose all your trucks. Yeah. Oh, you wanted to restart it. Well, that's not quite so bad. That's better. That's a better story then. Not quite so heartbreaking. I'm laughing. Ha ha ha! You had a heartbreak. I should instead be crying for you. I'm headed for a heartbreak. The famous line from that song, "Don't make me hurt you." What?
Is that the girl saying that, or is that the guy?
No, the guy. Yeah. Don't make me hurt you. I think he's saying like, "Don't make me break your heart," is what he's saying. But It does sound a little on the violent side. Now, Ray Parker Jr., on the other hand, once again, we talk about that all the time. That I just can't get over loving you. I'm getting mad, girl. Don't you ever try to leave. It'll be the last thing you ever do. Those are the
Really?
lyrics.
That's what he
Yes,
thinks?
that is the
Oh
lyrics.
my gosh.
Yes. I'm like, how did it? What?
You sing like that, and I think the girl's just going to take off right away.
I would if I were her, but back in the 80s,
Yeah.
you know, things were a little different. Some women actually like that. Weird.
That's true.
I don't think that's a good
Yeah.
thing, but that's right. I have some, you know, Euro truck. I have some mod trucks that I bought for my drivers, and I realized that was a big mistake because using the mod trucks always leads to like have when the mods go away, then you just have blank trucks and you try to touch them, and then it explodes the game. So, but anyway, yeah, I used to love that song when I was a kid, and then I didn't really realize what he was saying, and I'm surprised my mom didn't say, "Oh no, honey, that's probably not a good thing to listen to." I like the keyboards.
I know,
I've
I
always
used to-
liked songs with this kind of what.
I used to run around the house singing Billy Squire songs. As a 7-year-old.
Stroke me.
Yeah. I think back now, I'm thinking, how did my parents just not sit there
Not
and
even saying it
cringe
right. Like,
when I just go
should
through
have said
the
something,
living
Ma.
room?
Like, this is horrible. It's so funny.
All right, let's move this bag.
I could just follow this line right now. I think that there's a field line.
All
So
right, let's
we
see.
we might get a few weeds, but the good news is we only had to rent this once. That was my goal, is to try to get this thing so we don't have to keep renting it over and over again. And we won't get all the weeds, but we'll get a decent amount of them, enough that it was worth the rent to keep the weeds off the field.
There's a bag of seed inside the green barn thing.
The Quonset hut.
Yeah.
I never knew what that was until I was watching Heartland with my wife, and he's like, they were trying to find some space to put things on the farm, and he's like, well, I got that old Quonset hut, and I'm like, is that what you call it? So I looked it up, and it was like, yep, that's a Quonset hut. So that's what that round thing is. It's a Quonset hut.
I'm gonna leave the bale forks here, and I'll take this Massey back over.
Okay. Yeah, he was the same guy that wrote the Ghostbusters song that he got sued for later because it was actually by somebody else. It was Huey Lewis in the News. I Want a New Drug. He just resampled it and then turned it into
Resampled
Ghostbusters.
it?
Yes. I'm pretty sure. I mean, it might not have been samples. I'm pretty sure it was, though. It's the exact same line. Do, 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 do. I want a new drug, one that won't make me sick. Do, do, do. Who you gonna call? Ghostbusters. So he got sued for that and lost. He had to pay a couple $1 million.
Huey Lewis did?
No, Ray Parker Jr., the I Can't Get Over Loving You guy.
Okay.
Yeah, there was a couple songs that he got sued over, and there were several songs that he wrote that were like later found out as like creeper/stalker songs.
That's how Vanilla Ice got sued too. Something like that, right?
Probably like sampling someone else's songs. Yep.
Yeah.
No, yeah, Vanilla Ice did Ice Ice Baby. He stole Under Pressure from
Yeah.
like no question about it. It's Under Pressure from Queen. Yeah. I want a new duck.
Yeah.
I haven't heard that. That's hilarious. I love Weird Al.
What's funny is you should have sang that song when you lost your ducks, remember?
Yeah, I want a
Correct.
new duck. One that won't get it. Did you see? If you guys haven't seen it, the guy that played Harry Potter plays Weird Al in this really weird movie about Weird Al's life. And at first I thought it was a serious, like really it's supposed to be like, this is what Weird Al's life was like, like in his story and stuff. And then it just takes this nutso turn. Like, what? And then it's like totally just it's like a complete gag. But it's a really funny movie. Like somehow Madonna comes into his life and they fall in love, and then she's like getting him involved in the mafia, and like it's like, what? And he ends up having to go to like South America and get like a machine gun fight to rescue her from like Cuban captors. And it is so Weird Al. That's why I love it, because it wasn't even. I think he probably was involved in the making of it, but just. It's pretty funny. It was a really good movie. At least I thought it was good because I like Weird Al.
How old is it?
It came out maybe a year or two ago. It's
Daniel
worth.
Radcliffe, huh?
Yeah, yep. It's worth watching. It is pretty funny, and I don't remember it being like anything real bad in it. So, but I do. It was remember just like that moment when I realized, like, dude, this is not at all reality. Because I started thinking, like, the way he was talking about the songs that were getting released, it was not in order of how they actually got released. I'm like, this is not the right order. Like I remember I think Like a Surgeon was his first big hit, but he had it like
I thought it was Beat It.
He had My Bologna as his first hit, and I'm like, that song didn't even come out until like the early '90s. Like, that's not possible. No, it was definitely the Madonna song. It was Like a Surgeon, but Beat It or Eat It was really shortly after that. But in the movie, he has it all out of it's all out of chronological order, and that's why I thought it was funny, because it's like, what? Oh, another one, Rides the Bus. I mean, that could be too. Maybe on Dr. Demento's show. But yeah, it's pretty funny. So if you like Weird Al and you haven't seen the movie, it's the same thing.
Watch it now.
Yeah, it's worth it. And like, if you've never seen UHF, like Weird Al's actual movie, have you seen it?
No.
Oh God. I think it's going to be hard for some people to watch now, because they have that guy from Seinfeld that just got like himself into huge trouble. I can't think of the guy's name. The guy with the crazy is it Kramer? The guy with the crazy hair.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's a pretty main character in that movie, but this is way before Kramer. And it's also very, very weird, cute. It's like a cute 80s movie. It has like a cute story to it, but some of the things that happen in the movie are just crazy, and it's like they have like Conan the librarian. He's like, "You didn't put those back in order," and he like cuts the lady's head off. He's like, "That's not where those books go. Hey, you kids, pay your fine." It's good. Good movie. Good. And it's funny because it held up. Like, I go back and I watch Airplane now, and I'm like, oh, this is terrible. But I watch UHF, and I'm like, this is actually still pretty funny. Like, I think Bobcat Goldthwait, was that his name? The guy who kind of talks like that. I don't know that guy. He's in it. I haven't seen Naked Gun. No, I thought Naked Gun was horrible even when it came out. But it's funny. Yeah. All those, was it Leslie Nielsen? That's the guy's name. He's pretty funny. It is good. It was good. What was the other one? What was the Top Gun one where they made fun of Top Gun?
Oh, Hot Shots.
Hot Shots.
That's the Joe Biden right now. President in there. That's Joe Biden. I tell my dad that all the time. I'm like, look, there's Joe Biden.
Wait, he's in Hot Shots? Or no, he's like the president.
No, watch it, and you'll be like, oh my gosh, that's Joe Biden.
Oh my gosh, that's hilarious. Yeah, Hot Shots. That was a horrible movie. It's terrible.
No, it was good.
It was terrible.
Don't be mad at me. I didn't eat your father.
Remember that
part? And then they're all related. They all went to the same camp or something.
Yes. He's got his father's eyes. Yeah, it was horrible. Terrible.
Walleye vision.
Yeah. I did like the part where he got hit by the ambulance. Like the ambulance came out to rescue him. He somehow survived the crash, and the ambulance
Dead
ran
meat.
him over.
Dead meat. Dead meat. Yeah.
The second was worse, right? I couldn't make it through. I tried to watch Tropical Thunder recently.
Oh, that was so good.
I couldn't make it. That's with Ben Stiller.
Downey Jr. Yeah, Ben Stiller.
I want to hit him so hard. Now I will say in Meet the Parents he's pretty funny.
Tom Cruise did a good job in that movie too.
Ben Stiller is one of those guys. Like either I really like his character or I hate it. Like it's overacted and stuff. He was really funny in Happy Gilmore. Let's see who else. What other movie did I like him in? I mean, there's several movies that I like Ben Stiller.
Meet the Parents.
Yeah, Meet the Parents. I've only gotten halfway through it so far. I've been watching it this week. I've never seen it, and it is really funny. I'm gonna get you that TiVo. But there's and I also think he's really funny as the magician in what's the Arrested Development. He is so funny. Yeah, Carl Weathers was in Arrested Development too. He's poor Carl. He was really funny in that. He's like that, like he's the acting coach, and he just all he wants to do is like go to buffets. It's like, hey, I'll teach you how to do this if you take me to a buffet. It's great stuff. See, now I haven't seen Night at the Museum. I'll have to watch that. Yeah, so there's definitely times that I love Ben Stiller, but there's other times I just hate his character. I'm just like, oh, it's not funny. And I think Tropical Thunder struck me like that.
With Adam Sandler.
Yeah.
I liked him in Grown Ups.
Yeah.
But I didn't like him in some of the other stuff.
Grown Ups is a great movie. I love that movie. That's right. That's it, Zorlad. When he's not overacting, I like him. But was it because we were talking about it the other night, Santil? Tappy tap tap tap. I love that. I just love when he gets mad, and I love the fact that he always cashes those giant checks. That part's great. He's got them like all in the back of his car. He's like, "Can I cash this?" They're like, "Yeah, I guess." Shooter McGavin, like the looks he gives him. I love the Shooter McGavin. I didn't see Jack and Jill. Yeah. Yeah, it's hit or miss. Some actors I always like. Kevin Bacon, I always like him. I almost always love Johnny Depp. Ugh, I hate to say this, but Leonardo DiCaprio, I like his movies. It's hard for me to say. I don't think I've seen a movie with Leonardo DiCaprio that I don't like. They're all good. But yeah, he's always good. Man, Gilbert Grape, oh my gosh, what an amazing movie. Yeah, Wolf of Wall Street. I mean, it's hard to recommend that movie. There's just so much really raunchy stuff in that movie. But the story is good. And he does a really good job. I love when he drives the Lamborghini home and he's like, nobody got hurt. And then he goes back and like actually sees what happens. And it's like, whoa. The car is totally trashed. I think it's when the police are taking him out of the house, he sees it and he's like, oh my, the car is completely trashed. And then the other part I didn't like about that movie was when they saw the airplane crash. I thought that was stupid because that didn't really happen. But Alpha Jimmy is mostly funny to Jimmy. That's funny. Mr. Micah.
Yes.
Can you take this weeder back?
Sure.
American Psycho. I probably wouldn't. Is it a horror movie? Is any of this legal? That movie has a lot of good actors in it too, though. But that's a rough watch. It's pretty gratuitous. What's up, Steve-O? So we're now on top of the so-called Quonset hut. Yeah, and now we're on to Piggy Bond. Now we're jumping off. Oh, my pigs. Both of them broke. So we have pigs. How many are in here now? I'm hoping there's an uneven number because we passed a month. And well, I guess we have to look in the menu and see what their productivity is.
Yeah, it didn't look like their reproductive was
That's not doing good.
ready yet.
But they have everything they need. Oh, they're too young. How old are they? 7 months. Yeah, that's why. They're only at 25%. Let's see there. The addition of crime. This animal has reached its breeding. This animal's reached its breeding age. I think they just reached it though. Yeah. Older than 6 months. They're 7 months. So we need more food in there. Maybe it's saying the reproduction is respective of the food, but they got everything they need. I don't know, but whatever. I think we'll do well with them, but I don't think it's going to make a ton of money. But what farmers do make a ton of money, honestly, they get government subsidies, and that's how they survive a lot of times. Because it sucks being a farmer. Unless you have subsidies. Yeah, it takes time for the health and probably the reproductive to build up. There we go. Okay, there we go. And does this go up? That goes right at where it belongs.
Stop and fill this tractor up with fuel.
Okay, that's cool. We'll wash it up when you get back. It's probably dirty. I know the stuff over at the... We probably need to put a...
Do you want me to take this over there? Because that's probably where we're going to need it next.
Sure, yeah.
Okay.
44 got gifted railroads online. Sweet. We'll have to join. We need to start playing that again. I know I'm waiting for the update where they do the interface, because right now the interface is absolute garbage. But they're replacing it. They have a placeholder in, and it looks like trash. So we're waiting for them to fix that, but they will. Oh, that was nice of you, Jay. What if I was like, what do you say, 44? No, I'm just kidding. Like, I'm such a jerk. Let's see. Put this here. I'm going to put it right. Nope, right there. Boop. That's cool that you can kind of put it on the 44. 44th parallel. Man, I want to play my I haven't played my acoustic guitar in forever, and I'm mad because I lost my bag with all my picks. I was gonna sell it, and then I decided to sell the electric instead. And man, that thing's still for sale. I'm having a hard time selling it. Oh, what he's saying is someone gifted it to him. Yeah, okay, he just said that too. Get some out of my dryer. So the picks, I have special picks that I use with my acoustic guitar. They're actually like this weird, like tusk material, and they sound really good with the guitar. Like it's like a good combination. And I lost them. I took them out and I put them somewhere, and I can't find them now. Stinks. That's right. We were just having fun, Jay. No confusion needed. Micah, you filled this Krone up, didn't you?
Yeah.
Okay, I figured you did. It's an even number, and I'm like, wow. Oh gosh, what did you shoot a wedding today? 44? Was that a wedding shoot? Yeah, I mean every shoot I do is like 200 or 300, but that's because I shoot. Mardi Gras. There you go. That's because I shoot HDR for houses, so I get 3 exposures for everything I shoot.
Were you able to clean it?
Yeah. Yep. I put
okay.
Did you see where I put the washer? Yeah, it's right there. The magical wand. Weddings are. I'm so glad I'm not doing wedding photography anymore. Oh. Such a pain. HDR with the Canons is so easy, dude. All you do is press the Q button on the back, and you pick your exposure, and you say you roll the scroller. You pick 3 exposures, and it just does it. And then you take 3 pictures, and then you just hold still when you're taking them, and then you edit them, and super easy. Do you want to? Can you bring the New Holland over and I'll wash that up?
Oh, sure.
I love that. We always walk around backwards. That's what we do on this farm. Because it takes forever to turn around. It's last charge. Yeah, they get old. They wear out. Yep. Okay, so what you do when you edit a photo, you go in and usually the camera takes a very flat image, okay? Things tend to be, if you have it set right, things tend to be a little bit gray. They're not very like super colorful. And they can be dark or light in areas. Like for me, when I'm doing a house, I don't want any dark corners. So I'll go in with the brush and I'll paint the exposure up on the corners of the photo to make it a little bit lighter. And then if I'm outside and I want a little bit of extra color boost, I'll boost the color up a little bit. And then a lot of times when you're inside and you have like yellow lights or neon lights or whatever, it changes the coloration of the photo. So I will balance it between blue and yellow and make sure that the photo looks nice and balanced so that white is white, yellow is yellow, and blue is blue. Otherwise, sometimes photos look really blue or they'll look really yellow. So there's several things that you do when you're doing that. Now, if you really want to get like crazy in editing, you can cut things out of the photo, and so yeah, I use a software called Lightroom. It is made by Adobe, same people that make Photoshop, but much faster to use than Photoshop. Photoshop is for heavy editing, like, hey, there's a telephone pole in this picture and I don't want it. So you use Photoshop. Lightroom is more like, hey, I need to adjust the color settings and brighten this little area up. That's Lightroom. So, yep, me too. Lightroom Classic. So, and I've tried to use like the freebie programs like GIMP and stuff like that, and they just don't stand up to Lightroom. It's not even close. I want them to be because they're free, and I have to pay $10 a month for Lightroom. But Lightroom over and over again ends up being the clear winner. Plus, it's got a lot of organization stuff, and you can save exports. So, like, let's say I need to export a bunch of photos and make them in WebRes, or like a lot of clients I give them both WebRes and PrintRes. So I have processes set up. All I got to do is say pick one or the other, and then name the files. It automatically names them, puts them in folders, and exports them at the resolution they need to be exported at. So. Yeah, right, exactly. GIMP is more of a painting program, right? So I've not yet found anything like Lightroom out there. There's no other product that does exactly what Lightroom does. Some of them do some of the things that Lightroom does, but none of them do all of the things that Lightroom does. So after 10 years, I don't know that I could even switch at this point because I'm so ingrained in it. So I could show you real quick here. It's kind of a neat process. If you guys want to see it before we go, because I do need to get going here. It's 10 o'clock, and I got to do music tomorrow, so at church. So I need to go to bed. Mike has already left. Either buy them out or sue them, right? Yeah, I've seen a couple that come close, but there you go. I'm buying equipment. That's a long process, but it's probably worth it. So yeah, so we'll do a quick edit here so you guys can see. I got to figure out how to get the screen on. Give me a minute here. So those of you watching on YouTube, thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this episode of Piggy and Hay Farm. That's what we are now. We're no longer just Piggy Farm. And we made a little bit of money, but not as much as we would like. But I think that's how it's going to be. It's going to take a while to recoup our investment in this factory. But I think over the years, because it's grass, and grass is like free, We'll recoup our investment pretty quickly. We need about 10 harvests, which would be about 2 years. So, all right. So, ladies and gentlemen on YouTube, have a great night. Be sure to subscribe. Thumbs up always help. You want to say bye, Micah?
Bye, everybody. Thanks for watching.
Bye, everyone. Thanks for watching.